Fitness isn't just about abs and macros. It's about energy, confidence, mental resilience. It's the fuel for everything else in your life. And you, my friend, have the spark. Keep it lit, keep leveling it up. Welcome aboard. Let's get your mind and muscles working. You made it, you're actually watching the video. You're one of the 97.5% of people who actually say, I should do something about my health. That stat is made up, but the spirit is real. Here is what my video series is all about. No BS, no starvation diets, no yelling, no pain, no gain, while doing crunches on a yoga mat that smells like regret. Each packed with real life, easy, simple strategies to get results. They will help you to build strength, lose fat without losing your mind, gain muscle and maybe some confidence, improve your mental health, and stay consistent, even if you're busy, tired, or covered in Dorito dust. I'll share stories about my journey, like the time I thought I could out-train my pizza addiction. But spoiler alert, didn't go to plan. Or the day that I finally lifted my body weight and celebrated like I won the Olympics. Don't ghost me. This isn't about getting a six-pack in 6 days or training like a Navy SEAL. It's about showing up for yourself over and over again. Small steps equals perfect steps. Let's get it. Your friendly neighborhood fitness nerd. Got a question? Just hit reply. Yes, I do actually read them, and I won't judge your snack drawer. Or just check out my website for more details about my online personal training program, if you're feeling ready to take this to the next level. 2. Why most people fail, how you won't. The 3 sneaky ways that people sabotage their own fitness. Let's be real, most people start with the enthusiasm of a golden retriever chasing a tennis ball. And then 2 weeks later, they're back on the couch, using a dumbbell as a doorstop and wondering whether your steps to the fridge count as cardio. So why do so many people fall off? Here are the 3 sneaky culprits. 1. All or nothing thinking. If I can't do it perfectly, why bother? This one's the ultimate dream killer. Miss a session, half a cookie, and suddenly you're in a shame spiral, declaring yourself a fitness failure. Spoiler, you can still have a cookie but still crush your goals. I've tested this extensively. 2. Trying to do everything at once. New diet, new workout plan, 5 AM wake up calls, cold plunges, kale smoothies. It's not a fitness plan, it's a nervous breakdown in disguise. Start small, build momentum, win early. 3. No clear plan, just vibes. I'll just wing it. Trust me, I once spent 3 months just doing random YouTube workout videos and curling bags of rice. Structure beats chaos. That's why these videos are here for you. Here is how you'll beat the odds. Take small, sustainable steps, not leaps. You'll forgive yourself when life happens, because it will. And you'll actually enjoy the process, because I will also be here cheering you on. Cracking dumb jokes, reminding you that you got this. You're not failing, you're learning. Big difference. Recovering perfectionist, current coach. Next time we're diving into your identity and why changing who you think you are changes what you actually do. It's deep but kind of fun, so bring snacks. 3. Your identity is the first muscle to build. You're not lazy, you're just playing the wrong role. Quick question. If I handed you a script for a movie called The Fit, Strong and Confident, would you know how to play the part? Because here is the wild part. Identity shapes behavior. If you think of yourself as someone who quits, then what do you think is going to happen when things get hard? Yup, you'll quit, not because you're lazy, but because it's the role that you have rehearsed. I used to think of myself as a guy that was trying to be healthy, not was actually healthy. Just tried repeatedly with mediocre results and a fridge full of high protein ice cream. But one day I said, screw it, just pick a new identity. I'm someone that trains, I'm someone that moves daily. I care about my body. Even when I didn't feel like it, even when I didn't believe it. And slowly I started acting like that person. So here's your challenge today. Pick your identity. Not your weight goal, not your jean size, your identity. Are you someone that trains regularly? Someone that respects their body? Someone that is consistent even when it's inconvenient? Write it down, stick it on your mirror, and say it out loud if you're feeling bold, or in just a weird way. Because once you start to see yourself as that person, you'll start to be that person. Certified identity shifter. Next, I'll be sharing a personal story about how my fitness helped save my brain from becoming a potato. Mental health times by movement equals power combo. Stay tuned. 4. How fitness changed my life. Personal story. I didn't start lifting to look better, but it didn't suck. Let me tell you a secret I don't usually lead with. I didn't get into fitness to get six-pack abs. I got into it because my brain felt like it was Windows 95 on dial-up, and I was emotionally buffering every 5 minutes. Back then, I was stressed, anxious. I had the motivation of a soggy sponge, and thought exercise was just punishment for eating too much. I still eat pizza, but I just don't sprint away from it now. But one day, after a rough mental crash, I dragged myself into the gym. Not to get fit, just to do something. I didn't know what I was doing, I just grabbed some dumbbells and started doing some bicep curls, looking more like a scared cat trying to lift a shopping bag. But the weirdest thing happened. I left feeling lighter. Not physically, but emotionally. I slept better that night. I had a little bit more patience the next day, and actually for the first time in a long time, I felt like I was in control of something. That was the spark. I kept going and the mental shifts kept coming. Fitness didn't cure my anxiety, but it gave me useful tools. It gave me structure. It gave me proof that I could follow through with hard things. And yes, I eventually looked better in a t-shirt too. You'll be surprised with what a little muscle and a bit of consistency can do. Even one workout can shift your entire day. You win. Former hot mess, current fitness fan. Next, I'll be talking about why mental health and movement are a super duo. Like Batman and protein. Don't miss it. 5. Mental health and movement. The hidden link. Your brain called, it wants to go for a walk. Let's talk about the most underrated, unsexy fitness benefit out there. Mental health. You know, less beach body, more I didn't scream into a pillow today. Here's the thing. Movement literally changes your brain. It boosts mood regulating chemicals in your brain like dopamine and serotonin. It lowers cortisol. That's the stress hormone that makes you crave snacks and punch princes. It helps you sleep better, think clearer, and remember where you put your keys. But here's the best part. You don't need to crush a workout. You don't need to sweat like a rotisserie chicken. You just need to move. Go for a walk, do some bodyweight squats in your living room. Dance like no one's watching or everyone's watching and you're Beyonce. Back when I was in my everything sucks stage, I made a deal with myself. Move your body for 10 minutes before you give up on the day. That 10 minutes saved me more times than I can count. Some days it turned into a full workout. Other days it was a glorified stretch session while re-watching The Office. But it worked. Your body is your brain's backup system. When your thoughts are foggy or your emotions are heavy or life just feels get moving. It won't fix everything, but it might shift something, and that's a start. Unofficial therapist with dumbbells. Next, I'm taking down a mindset that ruins all progress and cake ever could. The all or nothing trap. Stay tuned because this one will blow your mind. 6. A crowd favourite because we're blowing up that perfectionist, toxic nonsense. The all or nothing trap. If you can't do it all, just do something. Have you ever missed one workout and thought, I guess I've ruined everything? Might as well skip the week, eat pizza and start again on Monday. That, my friend, is called the all or nothing trap. And it's basically the junk food of mindsets. Tastes convincing in the moment, but horrible after. Here's what that mindset sounds like in the wild. I didn't have time for an hour workout, so I did nothing. I ate one cookie, so I might as well eat all 12 and wash it down with guilt. I missed the day, so I'm starting from 0 again. No, no, and triple no. Let me hit you with the truth bomb. Something is greater than nothing. Always. One 50-minute walk is better than nothing. One balanced meal is better than a whole day of regret. One workout a week is 100% better than 0. I used to be a pro at the Restart Monday game. Until one week I decided not to restart. I just kept going. Even though the week was messy, even though I missed workouts, even though I ate cake. That cake was delicious. I have 0 regrets on that. And you know what? I made more progress that month than any perfect month before. Here's the new rule. If you can't do it all, do a little. That little keeps the fire lit. Stay lit. Recovering perfectionist, current progress enthusiast. The next video is a challenge and a little promise you'll make to yourself. No pinky swear promise, but encourage. 7. Your first win, make this promise to yourself. A simple promise that can change everything. Time for your first real challenge. No burpees, no green juice, no giving up carbs or crying into a lettuce wrap. Just a promise. Here it is. I will not give up on myself. Even if I mess up, even if I miss a workout, even if my nutrition looks like a dumpster fire, I will show up again and again and again. That's it. That's the secret. Not a perfect plan, not a superhero willpower. Just one stubborn promise to keep going no matter what. I made this promise years ago. It was a random Tuesday. I ate half a pack of Family Share crisps, personal reasons. Skipped the gym again and then ended up Googling, can I get fit just by thinking about working out? But instead of critting again, I wrote a promise to myself on a sticky note. Slapped it on my fridge and read it every day. Did I still screw up sometimes? Yeah, but I just kept going. That's why I'm still here, and that's why you are watching this now. Because that kind of commitment adds up, big time. So here's your mission for today. Write the promise, put it somewhere where you'll see it, bathroom mirror, phone lock screen, or tattoo it on your soul. And when life gets chaotic, because it will, just go back to it. You've got this, I'm right here with you. Let's build something great, messy days and all. Official captain of the team, let's keep showing up. How to stop overthinking every fitness decision. Overthinking is a silent gains killer. Ever spent 30 minutes deciding whether to train upper or lower body, whether your pre-workout meal had enough carbs, whether today should be your rest day or your cardio day? Congratulations, you experienced a full-blown case of fitness analysis paralysis. It's when your brain trains harder than your body. And trust me, I've been there. I once spent hours planning the perfect 6-day workout and then skipped the gym because I was mentally exhausted. 0 reps, full stress. Here's the truth, the best plan is not the perfect one. It's the one that you actually do. Overthinking is usually a code for these 3 things. Fear of doing something wrong. Perfectionism disguised as discipline. Procrastination in a sports bra. But you don't need perfect meals or ideal routines or NASA approved macros. You need consistency over complexity, a plan that fits your life, the ability to say screw it, good enough, let's go. Want to simplify your decision process? Try this. The 3-second rule for fitness choices. Got 2 options. Pick one in 3 seconds. Commit and roll with it. Training at 6 AM or 6 PM. Protein shake or Greek yogurt. Full body or push deck. Pick one, do it, keep moving. Fitness isn't a puzzle with one perfect solution. It's a brick wall you build one block at a time. Stop waiting to be sure. Start acting like someone that gets results. Progress beats perfection every damn time. You got this. Fitness simplifier and overthinking survival. Next, we'll dive into the classic confidence buster, what to do when you feel that everyone's watching you in the gym. Spoiler, they may not, but I've got plans just in case. Feel like everyone's watching you in the gym? Well, listen to this. Are they staring? Probably not, but here's what to do anyway. You walk into the gym, You're already sweating and you haven't even touched the dumbbell yet. You feel like every eye is locked in on you, silently judging your form, your outfit, or even your warm-up routine. Welcome to gym anxiety. Population, all of us. Here's the secret. Even the most jacked person in the gym felt like an awkward baby deer squatting in public. And I've definitely had moments when I've dropped the dumbbell, walked into a machine, or accidentally did curls in the squat rack. The horror. So let's fix this. First, the truth. Most people are too focused on themselves to care what you're doing. They're checking their form, their pump, their playlist. If they're looking at you, they're probably just wondering where you got those shoes. Second, here's how to own the gym like you're the boss. 1. Have a plan before you walk in. Confidence skyrockets when you actually know what you're doing. Plus, you'll spend less time wandering around like a confused newbie. 2. Start with familiar movements. Even if it's just walking on a treadmill or using a familiar machine, get into motion. Movement builds momentum. 3. Use headphones like your personal do not disturb sign. Music gives you confidence boost, and headphones give you an invisibility cloak. Pick a playlist and zone out. 4. Remember that you belong there. Everyone starts somewhere and you're just showing up. That already puts you ahead of 90% of people that say they want to get fitter but never show up. 5. Fake confidence if you need it. Seriously, shoulders back, breathe deep, pretend that you're in a movie montage. Confidence is muscle. Train it. You're not in the way, you're not too new. You're human doing something amazing for your mind and body. And if anyone's judging you, they're the problem, not you. Keep showing up. Gym anxiety slayer, awkward lunge veteran. Next, what to do when motivation disappears. Because it will, but you don't have to disappear with it. What to do when motivation disappears. Motivation is missing. Need to panic? No. Quick question. Ever wake up and think, I have zero motivation to work out today? None, zilch. I'd rather fold laundry or fight a badger right now than to train. Yep, same. Here's the thing. Motivation is flaky. It's that friend that hypes you up on Monday and bails on Wednesday. The secret isn't to stay motivated, but what to do when it vanishes. Here's how to keep going when you don't feel like it. 1. Lower the bar, but don't skip it entirely. Can't handle a full workout? Cool, do 10 minutes. Walk, stretch, hit 1 or 2 sets. Momentum is greater than perfection. 2. Rely on routine, not motivation. Brushing your teeth isn't exciting, but you do it anyway, right? Treat your training like that. A non-negotiable, no hype required. 3. Create motivational triggers. Put on your gym clothes, select your banging playlist, walk into a gym and say, I'll just warm up. Action leads to energy, not the other way around. 4. Remember why. You're not just training for abs and biceps. You're training for strength and confidence. Future you. Write it down and read it when you're driving. Real talk. Champions are not motivated every day. They're just consistent on the days they don't want to be. Discipline gets results. Motivation just gets likes on Instagram. Hey, and some days you'll crush it. Other days you'll crawl. Both count. Keep showing up. Motivation's X. Discipline's ride or die. Motivation is a liar. Here's what actually gets results. Discipline versus motivation. The showdown. Pop quiz. You wake up, you're cold, tired, you don't want to train. Do you? A. Wait for motivation to magically show up. Or B. Roll out of bed, swear under your breath, and just do it anyway. If you pick B, congratulations, you've unlocked discipline mode. And if you pick A, well, don't worry, we'll fix that today. Motivation is a flaky friend. It shows up late, leaves early, and only calls when you're already feeling good. Relying on motivation is like trying to build a house with a hammer that only works on a sunny Tuesday. Discipline is the upgrade. It's the I'll show up because I said I would mentality. Discipline gets you to the gym when Netflix is whispering your name. Helps you with meal prep when takeout's flirting. Builds habits so solid they don't need feelings to function. How to build it? 1. Start small and stay consistent. Don't aim for 100% effort, aim for daily reps. Consistency is greater than intensity. 2. Make it non-negotiable. You don't debate brushing your teeth, treat training the same. 3. Focus on your identity, not just your goals. Instead of I want to lose fat, try instead I'm the kind of person who takes care of their health. You'll act accordingly. 4. Track your wins. Progress is addictive. Seeing the boxes tick builds momentum. Plus, who doesn't love crossing things off a list? Motivation is a spark. Discipline is what gets you your goal, come rain or shine. And yeah, you won't always feel like doing it, but do it anyway. That's where magic lives. No hype, just habits. Stay consistent. Discipline dealer, motivation mythbuster. How to set fitness goals that don't suck. I just want to tone up. We need to fix that. If I had a protein shake for every time someone said to me, I want to tone up, I'd have enough to open up a supplement store inside the gym, inside another gym. Let's be real. Tone up is a polite way of saying, I want to lose fat and build some muscle without sounding like a gym bro. Totally valid, but also not helpful if you want results. The problem with vague goals, they give you nothing to aim at, no target, no clear path. You end up spinning your wheels, making zero progress on 37 different exercises. That ends today. Here's how set goals actually work. 1. Be specific. Instead of get stronger, try deadlift somewhere between 50 and 100 kilograms for 5 reps before July. Instead of lose weight, try lose 10 pounds in 12 weeks while maintaining muscle. Clear target, clear plan. 2. Make it measurable. If you can't measure it, how do you know that it's working? Track lifts, steps, weight, measurements, photos, something. 3. Give it a timeline. Deadlines keep things focused and keep you focused. Without them, you'll just restart on Monday forever. 4. Stack behavior goals under outcome goals. Want to lose fat? Outcome equals lose 10 pounds. Behavior, track food 5 times per week. Walk 8,000 steps per day. Train 3 days a week. Focus on what you can control. Bonus tip, make goals that excite you. If your goal feels like punishment, you'll quit by week 3. But if it gets you fired up, then boom, you'll show up even when it's hard. So go ahead, set that goal, make it real, write it down, chase it like it owes you money. And remember that every beast mode transformation started with a clear decision. Let's get after it. Goal whisperer, fluffy goal, assassin. Next, how to stop self-sabotaging progress. AKA how to stop hitting your own gains with a folding chair. How to stop self-sabotaging your progress. Stop punching your own gains in the face. Ever feel like you're kind of crushing it, only to randomly hit the self-destruct button? Like, you eat clean all week, then inhale a pizza because it's Friday. You hit the gym for 3 days in a row, then ghost it for 10. You start strong, then suddenly decide, nah, maybe next month. That, my friend, is self-sabotage. It's like your inner gremlin wants you to fail just a little bit. Let's exorcise that gremlin today. Why we self-sabotage? 1. Perfection. If I can't do it 100%, why bother? Spoiler, 80% done consistently beats 100% perfect. No. 2. Fear of success. And yes, that is a thing. Getting stronger, leaner, healthier, that can mess with your identity. You might fear attention, change, or the pressure to keep it up. 3. The all or nothing mindset. One missed workout, might as well skip a whole week. One cookie, oh, I guess I'll eat the entire pantry now. 4. Lack of clarity. No clear goal, no structure. Easy to quit when things get hard. How to break the cycle. 1. Forgive fast, move on faster. Messed up your diet, skipped a session. Cool, learn, move on. No guilt, just reps. 2. Lower the bar on purpose. Not low like lay on the couch forever, but lower. So it's achievable even on your worst day. For example, 10-minute walk is better than no workout at all. 3. Create identity-based goals. Instead of I want to lose fat, try I'm the kind of person that moves daily and I eat like I respect myself. Identity beats willpower. 4. Don't just start over, just keep going. Starting over is exhausting. Instead, pick up from where you left off, one step after another. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to keep going. Sabotage happens when progress feels fragile. So make it sturdy, build habits, embrace imperfection. And when the gremlin shows up, tell it to sit down because you've got goals to crush. You're closer than you think. Onward. Gremlin fighter, self-sabotage sniper. What happens now? You come this far, so don't stop here. You made it. You watch the videos, the nudges, the truth bombs, the hard laughs, and hopefully some helpful butt kicks. And now you're probably wondering, so what now? Here's your answer. Now you keep going. Not with the all or nothing, crash diet, motivational rollercoaster energy, but with the quiet confidence of someone who has finally figured out how to eat without hating life, how to train without breaking themselves, how to live fit without turning into a social vampire who's afraid of cake. What you got now is tools to help you build muscle, lose fat and get strong. The mindset to stay consistent, even when motivation bails. And habits to stay fit for life, not just 30 days. And most importantly, you've proven that you can stick with something. Even when it's not shiny, even when it's slow, you kept showing up. That's rare, that is powerful. So here's your mission. 1, pick your next goal. Don't drift, decide what you want to do next. Then build your habits around it. 2, stay consistent. The people who win, they just keep going no matter how messy it gets. 3, give yourself credit. Seriously, you've done more than most people ever will. Acknowledge it, own it, keep going. Final thoughts. And when it gets hard, re-watch this video. Especially the one with all the good jokes. I'm proud of you. Now go be a legend. Coach and accountability buddy. I'm always here if you need help with your next step, whether it's program, coaching, or just a pep talk. You've got a teammate in your corner.